I'd go with Vitali.
To be honest with you, I don't like either of them.
From Liverpool, Glen Jackson.
He should be coming out soon. Glen's just making his way into the ring, again cornered by Dave Kenny. He's done a great job, Dave. He's stepped up helping out on very short notice, and it shows the sort of guy he is. Glen dressed all in black, red gloves and then the blue boots. He's in great shape for a guy for 46, and he has got a great attitude, big smile on his face. It's what I like to see from a fighter. Certainly is jumping around. His opponent, Scott Ruffley, making his way to the ring now. Well, in a second. Again, he was quite a big guy, and like I said, he's carrying 10 kilos on Glen. But Glen doesn't look the sort who'd be fazed by that at all. Just waiting for my partner, Scotty Hamilton, to get back to the table. He's just had a quick, short toilet break. I think the nerves and the pressure would get into him. Oh, here he is, he's back. I hope he's washed his hands.
What have you been saying about me, Chris?
Nothing at all. So here we go, another heavyweight bout.
Let's show that contest of the contest of 3 2-minute rounds to determine the winner. Heavyweight contest. Introducing the boxing out of the red corner. Here tonight from Liverpool, Glen Jackson. His opponent placing in the first ring, the boxing out of the blue corner here from Wigan, Scott Ruffley.
Scott looks all menacing, doesn't he? All business. Glen straight away. What I noticed there is a bit of a, he's a tall kid, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a tall kid with a good range. Came into the ring very relaxed, smiling. Let's see if he can get that jab working, or see if Scott can land some of his power shots. Oh, straight away he's pushing forward.
As we expected.
Using a sort of clinch, yeah, pretty much how we expected. Glen looking to keep it technical. I don't think Glen's any stranger to a scrap though. If it needs to be there, I think he'll get stuck in.
Determination in his eyes.
Yeah, this one a lot more physical than the last one that started off in the first round. Yeah, Glen's picking his shots there quite nicely.
Bit lazy that.
Yeah, and he turned away from that shot.
Risky as it is, anyway, the right hand of the body.
Yeah, I don't like.
You're open for so many counters.
You've got to drop down and you've got to come up very sharp.
I don't like throwing it by itself.
Not as a single shot.
At least fake with the jab first.
Yeah, definitely. If I ever use it myself, I'll drop right down to the body and then come back up with the left hook, so at least I'm moving into the punch.
I'll remember that if we ever start.
Pace has slowed a little bit. Glen's still looking to work that jab.
Looks like he's waiting for Scott to come on.
Scott seems to be ducking into the punches and then trying to throw overhand, which is not quite a Thai style or a boxing style, so I'm not quite sure. Oh, he's keeping his head up now and throwing shots, so that's a little bit better.
Arm punching though.
He was some arm punches, yeah. You do find that from heavyweights a little more than you do from any other weights, though, to be honest.
It's nice to see some transfer of body weight.
Yeah, because these guys are both heavy guys,
Nice to see from here.
Yeah, definitely. As long as they don't come hit the ropes at too much speed.
Both waiting to counter now.
That's the thing with the heavyweights, if they've touched each other and they've felt a bit of power, sometimes they can hesitate slightly.
I think there's a misconception with people built like Scott that the only answer for him is to be the come forward fighter.
No, not in the slightest. Yeah.
All he's got to do is, obviously Glen's got the longer reach, but all he's got to do is time them shots coming in.
When the guy comes in, then you want to be looking for those little uppercuts and hooks.
Having said that, I don't think Scott's that type of fighter so far.
I think he is looking for a power shot. So that's the first round over with. Very close again. it's quite difficult to distinguish between those two different styles, and I think Scott really smothered Glen's style a little bit.
Distracted again, Chris.
You seem to be disappearing during the rounds. I can't really work out why that is.
We could do with being on a higher level. I think it does me no favours whatsoever being down here.
Good advice again coming from both corners. The corners worked so hard tonight, haven't they?
You can see, I mean, in between rounds, you can see Joe on the ring apron, and I mean, like, just absolute concentration, watching his fighter, willing his fighter to win.
Yeah, I mean, they both want to win. It's their reputations. It's a little, when you're in the corner, you do want your fighter to win. It's a little bit of personal pride, isn't it?
Glen back to boxing now. Back to boxing would be his best bet.
Yeah, I think Glen wants to be a technical boxing, and
Scott on the end of that jab. Right on the end of that jab.
Scott's maybe looking to get that right hand go, I think. Glen's standing a little bit static. When I watched him spar, he was a little bit more lively on his feet around the ring.
Difference in the gym,
yeah, it always is though. I've seen some guys in the gym who are absolutely brilliant fighters, but when it comes to the ring, they're never quite the same. Yeah, you're right. Both looking to trade, a little bit of an exchange there.
Both in range, both constantly in range.
Yeah, they can hit each other where the stud definitely can. Scott ducking his head a little bit too much. It's not like he's ducking his head to
maybe that's me here going into, obviously mentioned before with Scott, the misconception is stocky, short fighters have got to be aggressive fighters. Obviously I'm sort of making the mistake of saying tall fighters have got to box at range.
Oh, no.
Glen's obviously more than capable of him fighting.
Totally right, but it's also good. A lot of guys do use the natural assets that they have, and to be honest, when you do fight, you tend to fight your build quite a lot. But like you say, you don't have to stick to that at all. Again, this is a very cagey fight. Both
problems with the head guards again.
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, both struggling to sort of let go. But Scott with a good smile on his face there. It's great to see. Both trading jabs.
And he hasn't had much to do with yet as well.
No, not really. It's the pace has slowed down quite considerably. Yeah, they're standing off. Glen's landed a couple of cleaner shots there. Scott's obviously struggling that head guard a little bit. Yeah, I was actually thinking to myself that right uppercut when Scott drops that head, I think that's the shot to land.
He's put his head down and taking his eye off his opponent.
He threw a short right hook at it then. Maybe he's tiring a little bit. But Scott's still coming forward and he doesn't look as phased in the slightest. Yeah, he doesn't look phased at all. He's obviously got a good chin and he doesn't mind being in the pocket. Yeah, he's calling him on now. Second round gone. Pretty much the same.
Scott had mentioned before he has a little bit of Mexican blood, so it might be coming out now.
Yeah, you can tell that by the ginger hair. So now we're into Scotty's favourite bit of the action.
Yeah, I'd say she's one of my favourites. Just for the tattoo.
Do you like that one, do you?
Andy's just confirming that now.
Yeah. I think you were saying something about that. I think you were saying something about that being a 10-10 round, but I wasn't sure exactly what he was talking about.
He scored a 10.
he definitely think he was scoring a 10. It's good to see the professionalism of this show, with the British Border Control doctor at ringside, professional referees, MCs, and a great crowd as well. It's just a fantastic show.
Setup's absolutely brilliant. What a venue as well, Chris.
Absolutely amazing, yeah. Nice high ceilings, doesn't get too hot. Oh, and they're going at it now. It's good to see. Third round, I think both these guys want to put a stamp on it and they want to see
Scott working solidly to the body there.
Yeah, definitely. I think
they're concentrating on that then.
They've got to. I think whoever dominates this round could come away with a win.
High shorts, Glen.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. It is one of my pet hates in boxing.
Simon Cowell, look, he's gone for there.
Yeah, all in black as well.
What size chest are your pants?
Oh, as they both hit the ropes in front of us. Glen's leg did nearly slip out there. There was around nearly 200 kilos hitting the ropes then. It's a good job we've got a good ring.
I had you covered, Chris.
I was running. So
a little bit of kidology coming from Scott there.
A little bit. Do you think he's trying to draw him in? Looks like a bit of blood from someone. I can't quite see where it's come from.
To be expected, though.
Yeah, these guys are packing a bit of power. Even though they are tired, they've still got the ability to finish these shots. I'd like to see one of them try and stamp a bit of dominance on the end of this round and finish off on a high. Good combo from Glen. Trying
to switch body and head, bringing the left hook to the body into play.
Yeah, we've not seen a lot of that. It's probably one of my favourite shots in boxing.
Absolutely love it.
And they're in a bit of a brawl in the centre. Scott pushing, using his weight. Referee will break them pretty quick from that one.
Difficult to box against someone like Scott.
Yeah, when they're constantly coming forward and pressure on you, it is difficult.
Unorthodox, what? Not discrediting in any way, but what he's doing is unorthodox.
Yeah,
it is unusual.
It's smothering. He's trying to come in. He's wrapping the arms up, and Glenn's struggling to get any shots over it. Like I said, I would like to see one of these guys finish this round. And I think Andy Olgan's saying something to them of the same effect.
Exactly. I mean, he's looking at who he's going to raise the hand of.
Yeah, definitely. They see this guy's scoring the bout, so he's turned away from him there.
Big no-no in boxing.
Yeah, very big no-no in any combat sport, really. What do you think of that one, Scotty? Who would you go for?
I'd have to go for Glen.
I was leaning towards Glen.
Yeah. Based on the fact that Tyler's kitchen for him.
Yeah, based on the fact that he's a guy who did try and box a little bit more.
Yeah.
And he's a nice guy.
Well, as well. No, you could see. Obviously, Scott was spoiling. He was rushing him. He was crowding him. He was grabbing him, and I think Glen, although he had to try and create the space himself, would have been able to box a lot more fluid. Yeah,
those tactics that Scott used, they can be quite effective in a 12-round fight. But with this only being a 3-2s, it's sometimes it's better to just let your hands go a little bit.
Okay, after careful consideration, your referee has adjudicated this contest. Your winner and boxing out of the red corner.
And Glen's ecstatic for that win. The guy really did want that, but great sportsmanship going to his opponent there.
Jumping on the rope corners.
I am pleased for the guy though. He's a really nice guy. Scott looking a bit disappointed, but he's got nothing to be ashamed of. That was a great bout and he contributed to it fully.